Hi everybody! Today I want to talk about the early staking document. Remember, you can always find this in worldmobiletoken.com. For the German version, please click the link in the description below. Before anything, just a quick recap. TGE is ending Monday, 16th of August at 11 a.m. UTC, if not sold out before then. Then we have a short break for early staking instructions to be released. Then after that, the 6-month early staking will start, during which testnet occurs. Take note that is before MAINNET, which is likely to be in early 2022. The portion right here is what we will discuss, early staking, and not the MAINNET staking. Let's begin. During the 6-month period after TGE, there will be 3 pools: private pool, EarthNode pool, and the public pool. The private pool has 10 million token rewards allocated for 20 million tokens staked in the pool. The rewards are given monthly until the end of the 6 months. Please take note, however, that tokens from the private sale are locked up for 9 months counting from the end of the TGE. The public pool has 20 million token rewards allocated for 100 million tokens that can be staked in the pool. The rewards are not given out at fixed time intervals, but are rewarded after 30 days after a threshold is reached. For example, if threshold 1 is reached in 1 day, the first rewards will be paid on the 31st day. If threshold 2 is reached in 1 week, the second rewards will be paid 30 days after that, and so on. Please take note that the time intervals here are only examples, and it's possible that multiple thresholds are reached in 1 day. It's also possible that it takes 2 months from one threshold to the next. It will all depend on how the participants decide to stake in the pool. The third pool is the EarthNode pool. All EarthNode reservists will be rewarded at the end of the 6 months, regardless of when the reservists joined the EarthNode pool. Now that we know the timing of the rewards, let's look at the amount of rewards for each stake pool. Let's start with the easiest. We already know that the private pool has 10 million token rewards allocated for 20 million tokens staked in the pool. For illustration, a stake of 100,000 will be rewarded like so: 8,333.33 on the first month, the same amount on the second month, the same amount for the third, and all the way to the 6th month. This totals 50,000 token rewards for every 100,000 WMT stake. Now let's move on to the EarthNode pool. We already know that everybody who participates in this pool gets their rewards once after 6 months. I'm pulling up the 3rd page of the early rewards document, and I'm retaining some of the columns for simplicity. The first column is the node operator's rank, grouped into buckets. This is the order in which EarthNode reservists enter the pool. The second column is the required tokens per node, which is fixed at 100,000 tokens per node. The last column is what each node will receive for every month that they stake. As you can see, this varies depending on the bucket. To show how this works, I'm going to give 2 examples. Let's say EarthNode reservist number 1 was really early and was able to reserve one of the first 5 nodes. This puts them squarely in bucket 1. That means that if he stakes for the entire 6 months, they'll be receiving 94,000 for the 100,000 tokens they staked in the EarthNode pool. They will receive this at the end of the 6 months. Now we have EarthNode reservist number 2, who decided to enter the pool at a later time, let's say month 2, and managed to reserve the 22nd node. This puts them in the 21st to 30th bucket. Since they still have 4 months to stake in the pool, they will receive 8,000 times 4 months equal to 32,000 of token rewards. Like Reservist 1, they will receive all their token rewards at the end of the 6 months. Note that because their reservations fell into different buckets and had different staking periods, the amount of their rewards are different. Now let's talk about the public staking pool. For reference, I'm pulling up page 5 of the early staking rewards document. The first and second columns pertain to thresholds, which simply means the amount of WMT staked in the public staking pool at any given point in time. The third column is the stake reward release, which refers to the rewards that will be distributed whenever a threshold is reached. You might notice that the third column is filled with odd, irregular numbers. This just reflects the compounding effect. These numbers will be used for the rewards computation, like in the following examples. Staker number 1 is lightning fast and staked 1,000 tokens just before the public sale pool was filled to 500,000 on the same day. This means that after 30 days of holding the same amount of stake in the pool, they will get 1,000 tokens times 45,767 from the second column divided by 500,000, earning them 92 WMTs. Still with me? Now we will compound this to the next threshold. Let's say that after some time, the pool reaches 1 million tokens and reaches the second threshold. Our starting amount is now 1,092 tokens, which includes the earlier rewards. We multiply this with 91,533 stake reward release divided by threshold number 2 or 1 million, which gives an additional 99.9 token rewards, rounded up to 100. Staker number 1 keeps their stake in the pool all the way to the end, so they get rewards 30 days after every threshold is reached. Because the rewards are compounded, they get 1,200 in total rewards by the end of the 6 months. Let's go through a second example. Staker number 2 joins a little later, also with 1,000, just before the 5th threshold or just before the pool reaches 10 million. As you can see, at this point, staker number 1 had already earned 420 tokens. From this point forward, staker number 1 and staker number 2 would earn rewards at the same time, based on when the threshold is reached. Let's say threshold number 5 is reached 1 week after stake 2 joins. If their stake remains for 30 days after this date, staker number 2 will earn their 1,000 tokens times 915,332 divided by 10 million, earning them 91.5 WMTs, which we will again round up to 92. Let's say that after some time, the pool reaches 20 million tokens and reaches the 6th threshold. Our starting amount now is 1,092 tokens, which includes the earlier rewards. We multiply this with 1,830,664 stake reward release divided by 20 million, which gives an additional 99.9 token rewards, which will round up to 100 here. We compound in a similar manner like before. If staker number 2 keeps their stake in the pool and the pool reaches all the way to the 9th threshold, their total rewards will be 549 tokens. If there was another staker, staker number 3, who joins just before the 3rd threshold is reached and keeps a 1,000 stake until the end of the 6 months, these will be his rewards. See a pattern here? Just a few reminders for the public pool. The earlier someone joins the pool, the higher the rewards they can get. The rewards are compounded to the next rewards period. The release of rewards is dependent on when and if the total pool amount reaches a certain threshold. Multiple thresholds may be reached all on the same day when there are many delegators. On the other hand, it's also possible that it takes weeks or even months before the next threshold is reached. It all depends on the staking behavior of the participants. I hope this helps you play out some scenarios on what might happen during early staking and be fully prepared for it. Watch out for the final date and the more detailed mechanics to be released after the TGE. If you need more information, click on any of the links in the description below for World Mobile's website, Telegram, Twitter, and other social media accounts. Check out these videos to know more about World Mobile. Thanks for watching!